So the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is here, and honestly, why is Phase 4's special presentation some of the best projects out of Phase 4? Let's jump right into it because I got a lot to say. Welcome to NonStopAntonio, where I talk about everything nerdy. If you like content just like this, hit the subscribe button for more, and I hope you enjoy this video. First of all, I love how the beginning intro starts off showing like the holidays from the comics, so it's showing comic panels from different Christmas issues. And then it jumps into our regular Marvel logo, which now Shuri Black Panther is part of, which they're quick on that stuff. As soon as the next project's out, they have the previous project in the logo. And I really love the flashback with Yondu and Peter showing that Yondu hated Christmas and that it taught them that Peter really wanted to make the holiday special. Kraglin kind of remembered when it was. And then we had the beautiful, beautiful freaking presentation in the beginning where they got the whole holiday wrong by singing it, which it's weirdly catchy. But I did love seeing that Cosmo was there and kind of part of the Guardians. Now, I love Cosmo from the comics, so it's really goddamn cool to see Cosmo in the MCU and properly doing stuff. And it's really interesting that this also gave us confirmation that the Guardians now own Nowhere. So that's going to be their home base in Guardians 3. I guess that's going to be where they are after the Guardians movies, is Nowhere is their new home. So if we have any space-based stuff going on and someone goes to Nowhere, we have a chance of seeing the Guardians now. And I love when they were doing the song and dance. Groot's just in the background having such a good time. And, oh my god, I love the design for Groot. Just swole Groot. It's so adorable. He has like a baby face, but then he's just this jacked tree. And I wonder if this is like young adult Groot, because I thought like teen Groot was before, unless it's still in the teen ages and he's just at the end of his teen years now. I like how Mantis talks to Drax about confirming that she's Peter Quill's sister, which I honestly thought since Guardians 2, they were brother and sister, but I guess I was wrong and I didn't realize that. But hey, it's confirmed now because at the end of the special, she tells Peter, which was such a nice wholesome moment of him finding out he has a sister when he didn't really have any family left other than the Guardians, which I think is really nice. Mantis and Drax going to Earth was absolutely the best part of the movie. Their kind of comedic dynamic is hilarious. I know Drax isn't like Drax in the comics, but I really enjoy the MCU's Drax because of how stupid he can be, but it's so much fun. And I like how when they're coming to Earth, they don't have the cloaking device on, so everyone's terrified because of everything that's happened within the last few years, I guess. I'm kind of curious to when this takes place in the timeline as well, because anyone who sees an alien spaceship is probably wary, because you got Thanos, you had the Eternals, and you got pretty much everything bad that's happened on Earth in the last little while. And I love how they're walking around like Hollywood Boulevard, I think it is, wherever in Hollywood they are, where they have all the different Avenger costumes, and then you have Ant-Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, and I love how Mantis runs up to Steve and just yells, "Steve!" and jumps on him. I'm like, so that means that she had an interaction with Steve in Endgame at some point where they had a good connection, where they liked each other, which I really wish we got to see some of these characters before the other characters left interact a little bit more, because in Endgame we didn't really see any of the interaction. We just kind of saw them there, and that was it. And during that whole section, too, it was funny because someone called Drax from God of War. He's Kratos, which I think was pretty funny as well. And I like how they made all this money, so then they go and get drunk at a bar and have a jolly of a time. They get out and then rob a girl because she tries to charge them $40 for a map, and Mantis' power is able to say, yeah, no, give me that for free and then give me all your money. They robbed a few people in this, actually. They committed a lot of crimes on Earth. And I like how when they're going to Kevin Bacon's house, on the map, you can see both Margaret Robbie and John Cena, and that's because I'm pretty sure that's because they both worked with James Gunn before. And I really like that because you got Harley Quinn and Peacemaker. But continuing the trend of Mantis and Drax committing crimes on Earth, they kidnap Kevin Bacon. I love his reaction. He just books it. Honestly, I'd make a run for it too. If I saw Mantis jumping off the walls the way she was doing that, I would have been terrified. And it was just a really good time watching them kind of just chase after Kevin Bacon, go against the cops. Mantis has some goddamn moves. And I love how Drax just takes the bullets and laughs it. And when he launches the car, Mantis is like, you can't kill people. He's like, what am I supposed to do? No one told me the rules. I'm like, God damn it, guys, stop committing crimes on Earth. When the Guardians come back, Drax and Mantis are going to get arrested. Oh, well, not really, but it's still pretty funny. And I think one of the best moments in this is when they find out that Kevin Bacon's an actor, and they're both absolutely disgusted by it. And they're saying the actors are wrong, worst thing ever. And Mantis tries to get him to act as a hero, and then he acts as Batman and says Bruce Wayne. And they're like, what are you doing? No, just be yourself. Just be yourself. And when they get to the Christmas surprise, it was such a nice moment for Peter. You get all the lights going, the Guardians being such a happy family. Like, it's so wholesome. Groot runs in and wheels Kevin Bacon like he's all happy. And he opens the thing, and Peter is pissed when he realizes Kevin Bacon. Like, you can't just take him here. It's like, man, just take your powers off him. And Kevin Bacon freaks the hell out. And I love how he turns around, that raccoon talked to me, and Rocket tries to kill him. Rocket always tries to kill everyone for calling him a raccoon, and it's so goddamn funny. And I love when Kevin Bacon did, because Groot had to grab him. And I love the Guardians. I cannot wait for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I wish it was continuing after that, because I would keep watching these characters till the end of days. Especially now, because it looks like Cosmo is part of the main team. I can't wait to see Cosmo again in the next movie. And I like how Kraglin's the one that teaches Kevin Bacon that Peter saw him as a hero and that he helped him save the galaxy, because Peter did the dance-off with Ronan, like how Kevin Bacon did the dance-off in Footloose. And I think that was really fun, and it really gave him like the Christmas spirit. He gets a call from his wife somehow in the middle of space, and he stays to help everyone out. It gives them a nice, jolly of a time, nice Christmas spirit. And we get everyone giving gifts. I like how Groot gets an OG Game Boy, and Nebula gets Rocket Bucky's arm. How did she even get Bucky's arm? I need a scene where Bucky doesn't have his arm, or he got his ass kicked by Nebula. And I love how Rocket's like, oh my god, it's Bucky's arm. So in the end, Rocket got that arm, just like how we said he was going to get in Infinity War, which is amazing. I love it. And then the little figures and displays that Groot made for the Guardians were really cute. Oh my god, I love Groot so much. He's such a good character, and I love how he's kind of changed through the years. We also find out that Yondu didn't actually ruin Christmas at the very end, and he gave Peter his blasters, which was cool, and the little figure that Yondu always had was from Peter. I like seeing Yondu back again, especially because we haven't seen him in a long time because he died, and a nice kind of touching flashback animated was cool. And then there was a post-credit of Cosmo and Rocket dressing Groot up as a Christmas tree, and then saying when he put his arms down, it's ruined, so it's time for another special. I hope we get another Guardians special. That would be really fun. The specials, again, have been weirdly good. Like, weirdly good. But they've been so much better than some of the Phase 4 projects, and I love it. I cannot wait for Marvel to do some more special presentations, because I'm sure they're going to be coming to introduce us to new characters and give us all this new stuff for the MCU. And I think this is a great way to do it, because look, they just introduced Cosmo in this, like really easily. We got Werewolf by Night that had a bunch of other stuff in it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what else Marvel could come up with. Honestly, this is one of the Phase 4 projects that wasn't listed in Phase 4 at all, and I think the fact that this is the last thing for Phase 4 is absolutely fantastic. It brings joy into our lives, it's funny, it's wholesome, and it really adds to the Guardians characters, showing that they are a family. It also sets up stuff for them owning Nowhere, Cosmo being on the team for Volume 3, and I cannot wait for that movie. I honestly love this. It was a great movie to watch today. Honestly, I don't usually watch Christmas stuff before Christmas, so watching this, I'm going to definitely watch it again in the holidays. So this was great. What did you think of the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later.